Hey friends, Bree here. Thank you so much for stopping by and welcome to those of you that are new. Today I am excited to be sharing my Make It Happen Monday video because I'm finally decluttering and organizing my kitchen. This has been something that's been on my to-do list for the longest time and I just never really got the chance to really do it the right way. So I'm excited to share my method, how I decluttered and organized it. And I mean, now I just love going down to my kitchen, opening up the cabinets and just feeling that sigh of relief, knowing that everything is in the right place and everything is being used. So if you're like me and need to tackle this, write it down on your to-do list. Get ready for some serious motivation because I'm sharing all my tips and tricks today. And by the way, if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. I make videos every Monday and Friday around cleaning, decorating, motherhood, just general lifestyle type content that is motivating and will hopefully get you through the week. So please subscribe, and you can also follow me along on Instagram. I'm on there every day as well. Okay, let's get into it. So I don't know about you, but I'm a person that can easily get overwhelmed by a ton of mess. So for my normal sized kitchen, I like to do it section by section, and in this case, cabinet by cabinet. So the first cabinet that I wanted to tackle was the one that has just been causing me the most amount of stress. So it's this awkward sized corner cabinet. I don't have a pantry, so this is kind of like my main staple pantry where I keep our staple foods. So I'm just wiping it down and then adding a Lazy Susan. So I'm putting this on this left side, that way I still have storage over here to like do boxes and stuff, but this will be great for like cans and things. And then I'm going in over here and I'm actually gonna raise this cabinet up one so that I can fit more of the larger stuff down here instead of having like the big stuff. So my biggest budget saving tip is before buying anything, measure out your space so that you know exactly what you have and what is going to fit where. The next thing I'm going to do is look at all of this stuff here and then just categorize it into things that actually make sense. I do this a lot when cleaning spaces that are overwhelming me. I like to section things out and categorize things. It's almost kind of like a game for me. I'll put it where I think it would fit best, and then I can quickly put things away, and I know exactly what it is that I have, which is perfect for the holidays that are coming up. When I'm grocery shopping and budgeting out things, I know what is in my pantry because I just recently went through and organized it. So I try to do this once a year. I didn't get to it last year because I was so pregnant. And then of course with the year that we've had now is just the only time that I got to do it. So going through, I'm organizing the cans, I'm checking the expiration dates on everything, and then I am sectioning up and categorizing the duplicates. Okay, so I've separated it out. Peanut butters, I have my broths, and I also will cook with like almond milk when making pasta, so it goes there. Condiments and salsas, and then these are all my cans, so I kept my curries over there. These are like my tomato sauces. These are the canned soups. These are different beans and corns. I cook with coconut milk, so those are my corned coconuts. And then this is just kind of like miscellaneous, so pumpkin for baking. This is like Thanksgiving, and then I throw hearts of palm in my salad. So. On the bottom shelf, I'm putting all of my boxed items and things that I reach for most often when cooking in my kitchen. So this is like broths, macaroni and cheese, pastas, things that are a weekly staple in my house. And then when I'm adding each of the items to my Lazy Susan, I'm putting them face outward, obviously, so that it's easy to read and see what exactly each thing is. And then I'm also placing them in a way where the peanut butters go back. So I have one peanut butter that's right up front, and then when I go to use the next one, I know that that's right behind it, if that makes sense. So then moving up to the second cabinet, this is where I'm doing the cans, and I'm doing that same method, right? So everything is facing outward as you turn it, but then the duplicates are going behind and then up. So that way I'm maximizing the amount of space that I have, and I know that the duplicates are right behind. And so the way that I've organized this space too, from top to bottom, the top are things that I reach for the least amount of time. So that's like my baking and just other sweet goodie stuff. Then are my cans, and this is like my most narrowed space. So I have the cans and snacks there. And then, like I said, my weekly pantry staples are at the bottom. Moving on to organizing my flowers and other supplements and things like that. So I bought these OXO containers from Target. I will link everything below, but I really love them for a couple of reasons. The first, I can see exactly how much I have left of these things, so I'm not really using them every single day. But it's the worst when I go to grab for something and it's either been expired or I just don't have enough of it. So I love that component of the clear containers. I love the top because it's airtight, so I know that it's not going to go bad. And it will keep ants or any pests or anything that you have. We have an open door in our kitchen and windows, so I hate to say it, but in the summertime sometimes we'll get ants. And this way I know that nothing is going to interfere with these pantry staples. And I don't know what took me so long, but this label maker is now my new favorite gadget. So now I am labeling absolutely everything with the clear container on it because, especially with all the different flowers, I just want to be able to quickly see, grab, and get to using. And on the back of everything, I am writing the expiration date of the product that's inside. This is just using an easy dry erase marker. Mine just happens to be white. And now's the time to announce the winner, so make sure you have checked the description notes below. I announced who won last week's giveaway. That was such a fun thing to do, so make sure if you're new, you are subscribed and your notifications are turned on because I love to do giveaways as a way to give back to you all for supporting me and my new channel. It means the world to me that you are all here. I love it when you tag me on Instagram, when you guys are watching. It really does mean the world to us new creators. So anytime that I have the opportunity to do a giveaway, I promise to do so. And if I haven't said it yet, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I am just combining duplicate products that I have, so I am combining the chocolate chips and combining the marshmallows. Not only are these clear containers so functional, but you guys, they're so beautiful in my kitchen. I love looking at them. So then I got these clear containers off of Amazon to further categorize the different areas in my kitchen. So this little container here will be for my snacks and teethers. I'll probably do another one for like baby food, but it's just really easy to be able to grab, pick, and this way I can see how many more bars left I have in the boxes. And I feel like when you see the product, you're more likely to use it.
A couple 100 miles away, denying that something has changed. You're blaming me.
So the next cabinet that I'm working on is what would probably be a pantry. So this is where I keep all of my extra spices and ingredients that I use for cooking almost every single night. And so what I'm doing is categorizing the different flours, putting them in areas that they flow nicely together with, and then I'm wiping down each shelf and, like I did with the first cabinet, sizing the cabinet so that I can maximize the amount of space that I need to properly organize and make this space just very functional for me. I got these super cute containers from Amazon. They are clear glass. I just love the look of them, and I feel better about putting these things in glass than I do plastic, but they definitely are a little bit more pricey than the plastic ones. Labeling them and then writing the expiration date, just like I did with the other product. So I don't know about you, but I also like to watch kitchen organization videos because I like to see what people are eating, what they have in their kitchen. So I eat a more paleo-based diet. I did a Whole30 a couple years ago, and since then I've just switched over. Since eating more paleo, I have like such a better headspace as a mom. I have like full mental clarity. I sleep better at night. My memory is sharp. I'm just more happy and pleasant to be around. So if you're struggling at home, maybe take a look at your diet.
Try to talk about what's on our mind.
I am obsessed with the way that this cabinet space came out. It just makes me feel so proud of this kitchen space now, and like really does lift my mood. I love being in my kitchen now that everything is so organized. I just need to organize and see what I have multiples of, but I bought these awesome things off of Amazon, and they're like empty spice containers, and they come with this sheet of pre-labeled spice names, one for the top and then for the side. So all of the extra I'm gonna put in those and put them away so they look nice. And so these Amazon's spice jars came with everything. It came with the jars, it came with the front label, the top label, and it came with this funnel that made pouring and combining all of the spices very easy. So this was a really fun task to do.
I don't really need new friends, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden or gold. You see, we'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so at the top for me. Never thought that loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours, worth a try. Oh, this is the real thing, I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden or gold. You see, we'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden.
So these Amazon spice jars came with everything. Came with the jar, the labels. There was like over 200 spices. That got me actually thinking about all the different dishes that I wanted to create with spices that I still yet to have in my collection. But it also came with this funnel that just made the process so easy to combine duplicates, and it was really fun and such a satisfying task. And I just absolutely love the way that it came out. Everything is so functional, it's easy to grab. I've utilized all of the vertical space in my cabinets. There's no wasted space. And now moving on to the section that's above my oven space. So this is the space that I am mostly in my kitchen when it comes to cooking. So I really like to utilize this space and make it very functional. I have cookbooks on top. I would love to have my spice like pantry over here, but I actually utilize one of the right drawers where I keep most of my spices because it's just easy to grab, season a dish, and place it back in for easy cleanup. I have my spatulas and cookware here too. So if your kitchen isn't functional, I find that that's where the stress comes from. So you want your dishes and things to be easy, quick distance from the dishwasher, and then your spices and kitchen tools you want to be close to the stovetop, if that makes sense. And then underneath this space here, I have what I like to call my appliance garage. That's where I keep my crock pot, my pots and pans, other cookware necessities. That way it's just very easy for me.
You were tall, I looked up. From where I sat, wished I would have dressed up. Your first line, won't forget. So is it true? No one's taking.
Now it's time to tackle this cabinet space. So this is where I keep all of my kids' plates, cups, bottles, and things. And as you can tell, it's just become a total disaster. And the transition from breastfeeding, pumping, bottle feeding, baby lid weaning, toddler food, it's just kind of become like a just shove it in there drawer. So I'm taking everything out, wiping it down, and then I'm really going to try to utilize a lot of my vertical space too and get rid of a lot of stuff, combine, and yeah, just get rid of what we don't need.
What we could be, you still amaze me. Us lasting longer than them, standing stronger than them, letting think we are crazy. 'Cause I know we are real as can be. You still amaze me. Now that we've come so far, they're going nuts about how happy we are. See the bond that we made. It all seems real now that I'm not.
Now moving on to this small awkward space. So this actually had a ton of stuff in it originally. This is where I kept my Boone grass for bottles because it was right above the sink, but I've moved that over and now freed up a lot of space here. So the goal is to keep one of them empty, and then I'm organizing the top, which is where I keep a lot of our medicine. And then it freed up the middle shelf for me to move some of my tumblers over from the glass area into this space, and then it left the bottom shelf open. So that's always nice, right, to have a little bit of free space in your kitchen.
What we could be, you still amaze me. Us lasting longer than them, standing stronger than them, letting think we are crazy. 'Cause I know we are real as can be. You still amaze me.
And so now I'm moving on to the area that I have been dreading, but has been basically the need for this whole kitchen organization. This is that under space and that awkward corner space cabinet. So this is housed Tupperware, things without lids. I've shoved, baking sheets, just kind of like all our extra stuff gets shoved in this cabinet. And I really want to maximize the space here. So I'm taking everything out. It was a complete disaster. I found 2 different coffee pots and I'm sorting it, categorizing it.
Everything that was in there. Like 2 coffee machines. I don't even know what those are. Tons of Tupperware. I don't know why we think we don't have Tupperware. We have more than enough. Bags, more Tupperware, more storage, produce, like all of this stuff was down there, and honestly I feel really overwhelmed right now.
And again, in full transparency, I was overwhelmed, so I left it there and I went to sleep. So now we have the next morning. This is like right before the kids were getting up. I decided to categorize it and just try to get rid of as much stuff as I could. So that's what you're looking at right here. Just a mom that's trying to get it all done before the kids wake up and being quiet.
Okay, so let me show you the nastiness that is this cabinet. It's got an upper layer and a lower layer. I'd like to get a Lazy Susan for in here, but it's just not gonna happen.
I've tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck.
I hope you like real mess because that's what you're getting here. This was like so hard to scrub, I'll be honest. It was probably just like some of the produce stuff, like I keep sweet potatoes under here. And again, like I said, I hadn't cleaned it, but the after looks amazing. And now it's time to fill it up the right way, organize it even better. But like I said, I want to get one of those larger Lazy Susans that are like the double row so that I can really maximize this space to its full potential.
The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal.
Okay, so I have my Keurig and my trash bags. That basket is for produce. I have a basket back there for like holiday takeaway tubs and things that I'll need for Thanksgiving. Those are my pans and pots, Tupperware that I need for the fridge, lunchtime Tupperware, and lunch boxes. So really a drastic difference, and I'm so happy with the way that it turned out.
And here's my last mess of the day. I promise I'm a really organized and neat person, but my kitchen is just utilized and loved, so it becomes messy. So like I said before, I'm taking everything out, folding it, get rid of what we don't need, and organizing. So with towels and blankets and other like of those types of fabrics, you can actually donate them to your local animal shelter, or I donate them to our animal hospital, and they use them in like animal surgeries, and they're really grateful. So if you have like tons of towels and things, especially as the holidays approach, it's a great idea to call your local shelter and see what their donation process is.
Maybe we will regret this, but tomorrow is another day. And I will do anything to get your love. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on. Ooh, ooh, keep my fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's on.
So I said that the cabinets were the last thing, and that's not true. I cleaned underneath my sink and organized it. I already had this under the sink shelving unit, which I think is awesome. So I just took everything out, did a quick wipe down, and then snap, voila, it is done.
So I will do anything to make you mine. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on.
I absolutely love the way that everything turned out. It's just so clean and organized, and just gives me a little bit more mental space to get through the day and work through my kitchen. Honestly, this felt really good for my soul. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate you hanging around. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a big old thumbs up and drop me a comment below introducing yourself. I really am so appreciative of all of you staying around and commenting with me and chatting with me. So if you have not yet done so, please remember to subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. I make videos every Monday and Friday, and if I don't get to it on Mondays and Fridays, I at least make videos weekly. So thank you again. Have a great day. Until the next video. Bye, friends.